Hi, welcome to the regularly scheduled meeting on Tuesday, August 19th, 2025. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. Roll call, please, Misty.
Smock.
Here.
Clements.
Here.
DeWater.
Here.
Morris.
Here.
Weir.
Yes.
Before we make the motion to approve the agenda, item number 10 is supposed to be 742. There was an error in that typing of that out. So again, item number 10 is 742 homemakers. I'll take a motion to approve the agenda as amended.
So
Motion
moved.
to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Tonight, we had a hearing request regarding the tree removal that council approved at our last meeting. Ms. Ganson, would you please come up to the podium so the council can hear your request?
The pictures are terrible. They're the woodpeckers that live in the tree, but my camera's terrible, so hopefully you can see the point of the whole picture. So the reason that I am against having the tree cut down is that there's a lot of wildlife in it. I'm not just trying to be a pain or cheap about it. I went to school for wildlife management and forestry, so I know that there's lots of benefits to leaving our trees in a natural state, and that was one of the papers that I passed around, is a list of the benefits of keeping trees intact. It's not dangerous to anyone. It's literally has open field around it on every side. The last 4 storms that we had, not one twig, not one branch, not anything came down from it. And I did some research about it, and dead trees, literally, there's barely any statistics on it because it never happens that dead trees fall and hurt people. It's always when there's sawing involved or, a human error. They become soil for the mushroom growth, microorganisms and lichens and moss. They serve as a perch for hawks and owls, falcons. I've even had a bald eagle in the tree before. And the biggest thing, I guess, is that there's woodpeckers in it that are protected by the Migratory Bird Act. So that's a federal thing. And I tried to get a hold of somebody to come with me tonight, but I didn't know about the meeting until earlier this afternoon that that's when my hearing was going to be. So I didn't have time to get a professional to come with me. But I believe the tree is federally protected because it has woodpeckers nesting in it. So I think that that's probably all that I have, honestly. I know that the other neighbors, Jim and Julie, said to let you guys know that they have absolutely no problem with the tree. It's a wonderful tree. And they are my oldest neighbors. They've been there the longest. And they don't have any problem with it whatsoever. In fact, they have a problem with the shed that's in question of being in danger. But, yeah, I think that's probably all I have.
Thank you, Ms. Ganson.
Thank you.
Item 6 on the agenda is public comment. If you have any comments that you would like the counselor or myself to hear, please come up to the podium.
Yes, the fella that's sitting next to me is probably wanting to answer this, but I can't talk to him while we're having a council meeting. The property that we're cleaning up out there on Gilbertville Road,
That's
how does the city get reimbursed for all the money that we have? Taxes, what do they do? In other words, it's costing the city money to haul them out.
It is not costing the city.
Really?
No, it is not.
Okay,
Sheets
that's-
Towing is doing that, and they have their charges.
Okay,
So-
Okay, well, that answers that question. Then the other thing, I've been on the planning and zoning for years. I have tried to get that ordinance changed on that so that they could have only so many vehicles on there. Now, this man could put down gravel on that, he could do all this other stuff, and he could bring that back out and fill it all up with more automobiles. Is there some way that we could get that ordinance? I'd like somebody to suggest to the planning and zoning to change that to limit it to so many cars for residents. In other words, Waterloo, I believe, has 5 that they allow, but that would at least stop him from getting 40 cars out there instead of 5. I have tried hard to get that ordinance changed, and nobody seems to want to go along with it, and I don't understand why. I don't know why anyone needs more than 5 vehicles in their driveways. That was the other thing I would suggest, if someone might talk to somebody on the planning and zoning, maybe we get that changed. Because I have a feeling whoever's putting that gravel down there, what's he putting the gravel down for? That same reason. We know who this fella is. And I'll wager that's why the gravel's going down. Okay, that'll do it.
Thank you, John. Anyone else this evening?
Good evening, Council, Mayor.
Good evening, Steve.
I just had a couple of questions. I wanted to get some clarification. Maybe the mayor can't tell me tonight. First of all, I want to compliment the street department for the cleaning of the trees with the terrible things we've had in town. So, Chris, I do appreciate you and your people doing that. And they even seem to work faster than Waterloo. So I do commend them for that. The 2 questions I have, what is the situation on Jim Benda's property? When I was on the council, we give him extensions and extensions to not have to pay taxes on that property. Can you give me an update? Is he on the roll to pay taxes now, or how does a person find out that he is? Or is it based off of occupancy before he pays taxes? I'd just like to get clarification on that. That's went on for quite a while.
It was actually supposed to be on January of 2025. There was just a slight extension. That'll be on the tax roll
In 25 or
Yes.
26?
in 25.
Okay. Then the other thing that I noticed, I kind of look at the bills occasionally and I see that we have to spend money, but I'd like to know an update why we are not using that new asphalt machine that we spent $14,000 for. And I know the crews have been busy. I'm not cutting them in any way, but I'd like to know, are we going to get that out and put that to use instead of coal patch at $500, $600, $700, $800 every month or every other month? When's that going to come to tuition? As a taxpayer, it's just, I think it's a legitimate question.
I'll have Public Works reach out to you.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
You bet. Anyone else want to address the council? Okay, we'll move on to item 7. I'll take a motion to approve the consent agenda, please.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Before we go on, number 8, approving the resolution calendar, I do just want to let you know we have Trey here with us this evening. Trey was with us every step of the way during this is our final for our wastewater treatment plant rehabilitation. And if you did have any questions for him, make sure you just say what you need and then possibly ask him after the meeting. Number 8 is approval of the resolution calendar.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Smock.
Yes.
Clements.
Yes.
Dewater.
Yes.
Morris.
Yes.
Weir.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, that was we actually started planning the wastewater treatment plant rehabilitation back in 2018. It did finally go to its final stages, and I guess that's for me. It did go to its final planning stages, and we began the project in 2023. I'm pretty sure spring of 2023, or was it spring of 2024?
Wasn't 4. Would have been 3 then.
Yeah. So it was a really great project with the help of McClure Engineering and Woodruff Construction. It was pretty seamless. So I gotta say, it's been one of the easiest projects I've ever been on in comparison to some of them I've been working on lately. And we appreciate all that you guys done. And to add to that, we do have an open house at the wastewater treatment plant facility. And that is on Saturday, the 23rd, which is the Saturday coming up. And it's gonna be at 10 o'clock. We will have refreshments there. I don't really know if they go hand in hand, but it's really neat. It's just a really great facility, and the team did a great job putting it together. So thank you. Number 9, council to approve abatement of dead tree at 626 Second Street. Steve is here, if you have any questions for him regarding this tree. I'll take a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Number 10, council to approve abatement of dead tree at 742 Home Acres Avenue. Any questions to Steve regarding that tree?
That one looks pretty obvious.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Number 11 is request to approve Second Amendment with Terracon in the amount of $7,850 for the Lafayette Road project. Take a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Number 12 is request to hire Frickson Excavating to assist with nuisance abatements as quoted. Steve and I, Donnie and I had a conversation about this yesterday, and then Steve and I actually went through and broke it down. You want to explain it better between the 3 different quotes that we had?
So just with Frickson's equipment, he's got bigger dump trucks. So when you actually do the math and you figure his bigger dump truck can carry more loads than what the next lowest bidder could, it just makes sense to go with him. Because he can take maybe twice as much trash as the other guy did, so it's gonna cut down on the time, cut down on the loads. So we'll actually save money by going with him. So that's my suggestion, is just the fact that he's gonna be, and I think he was cheaper on the hourly rate too, so.
Yeah, he was.
Both of those contractors are both local contractors. My suggestion to the mayor is that if we need something done right away and Bob Frickson is unavailable and cannot do it, maybe we can have the option to reach out to the other guy. Cause I've got quite a bit of stuff backlogged that we need to get started on, and then I've got some new stuff coming up too that'd be nice to be able to get started on, so.
Who
That's
pays,
my only suggestion.
who pays the dump fees, Steve?
So the way it was done in the past is we allowed Frickson to use the city's dump charge account. So I believe we have a sign or something that he put on his truck to go out there. So that way it avoids any markup on the city's account for that. I did discuss that with the other guy, and he didn't have a problem with that either. It saves them the hassle of trying to go over there and bill it and everything, and it saves the city money by not paying an upcharge. So both contractors were okay with that.
Thank you.
And then this is just, we don't have it assigned to any projects as of today. This is just an approval, so if and when it's needed.
We actually have, what, 4 or 5? 6?
It's needed now. I mean, unfortunately, Chris's crew just has not had the time. And they've been overwhelmed with all their projects, and they had machinery go down. I mean, some of these projects are over a year old that have been on hold due to weather, due to breakdowns, and then just lack of, he didn't have the time to do it. He was still busy with other projects, so.
So there's more than just like the tree abatements and stuff that
Oh,
you're.
yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, yeah, we got quite a few abatements that need to be done. We're gonna have to probably reach out, cause like I said, some of these are a year old. So we're gonna reach out, send another letter, just updating those residents again. It's like, okay, we will be coming, just so you know, cause I don't want any surprises. We show up we did check and everything we have is legal. We could still use everything we have, so there's no problems with that. But just gonna send one more courtesy letter out. I think Misty and the mayor, we talked about that. I think the attorney might have said that too. One more courtesy letter, giving them, I think, 10 days, I think he said. And then after that 10 days, we're just gonna move forward.
Well, and the reason I bring it up, and obviously it's not this item, so I just, where my thought process is, and not to get off topic, but is we'll call it the hardship, or the ability to go for some of these folks that may need to apply, that, yeah, we're gonna take it down, I just wanna make sure that we don't put the cart in front of the horse if we are gonna have an opportunity to help them. I don't wanna haul it out before they even had an opportunity to come in, and then they're stuck just with a larger bill.
Yeah, I would definitely suggest, council moving forward on that part.
Yeah, and that's, yeah,
We're gonna need some kind of funds, cause there are some people out there
Yep.
that just can't afford it, so if we have something to offer them,
Yep.
that would be great.
Yep. And again, a different topic, but
But
that was
I
my
think
main
that's a
concern.
different kind of situation. We had specific items that we would cover under like, maybe like a help,
Sidewalks,
yeah,
trees.
sidewalk, trees. The
Some.
nuisance abatements, we give them ample time. Sometimes, like Steve said, it drags out for a year, especially if we're going to court.
Yep. And that's why I just wanna mention is obviously we're hitting these new tree abatements. If we were immediately taking action after the 10 days on those, that's where I was at, but if it's things that have been older that have already been out there. So,
Yeah, we've got new ones that are coming up too, so.
I
Yeah.
just, again, cause we don't have the program in place,
Right,
it's on us to get it there, I would like it to at least be an option.
yes,
Should somebody choose to apply for it, right now they can't even do that.
that's
And
correct.
I myself personally, again, I know we're getting off topic, but that's where I just, when we bring that topic back up, that's something I would like to see,
Yeah.
personally.
Well, any new cases, when they get that letter, within that 14 days, they have the right to go request to talk to council. So they can come in and talk to council and plead their case.
Yep.
So you can give.
And they
them
also get
extension.
14 days from,
Yeah. During that 14 days, right, within the first.
that's correct.
They need to make an appointment with Misty, get on council.
Yep.
And then they can come talk to council. So they have ways of working with council.
Yeah, and we had some preliminary, for that, the HELPS program or whatever we're gonna call it. We had some preliminary stuff we were putting together, so can I have it on the next meeting?
The next one.
You have that are a year old, don't have any of that anyway, do they?
Have any of what?
Where there's any issues like that.
Them needing funds?
No,
To me, it has nothing to do with anything like that.
No,
yeah,
no, these are old cases that,
Yeah, those are, that's what I'm saying.
They've already been
The
to
ones that are a
court.
year old, they've been laying there a long time.
these have already been to court. We've already been issued the abatement by the court, so we've already been granted our abatement. So these are all, everything we have backlogged is all court ordered.
yes.
Nothing the city decided on, they're all court ordered.
Yep.
Yep. Yep, nope, that answers my question, thank you.
Okay, good.
Anybody have any more
Okay,
questions?
going on to the next item.
We need to
Uh,
approve.
What's that? Oh, I thought we did already.
I'll make the motion, since I was there.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? 13, request from fire chief to allow Dakota Marvets to take EMT training courses in the amount of $2,041. And if I'm not mistaken, don't we get reimbursed from Blackhawk County for some of that?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay,
EMS Association.
okay. I'll take a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? 14, request from Public Works to install electrical receptacle on various light poles in the amount of $8,590 with Blackhawk Electrical. And that is an up to number. He's working with them on a couple different ideas to do that. And these are basically for Christmas lights and for events that we hold at the Community Response Center. Take a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? 15 is request to approve FY26 propane purchase agreement in the amount of $1,683 with Consolidated Energy and authorized the mayor to sign said agreement.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? 16 is request to replace HMI board at Michigan Lift Station in the amount of $8,140.76 with electric pump. Insurance to cover $3,140.76 because it was due to a lightning strike. This item had been verbally approved. Take a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Number 17 is ordinance 709, amending mayor compensation. It's on its second reading.
I move passage of ordinance 709 on its second reading.
I'll second.
Roll call, please, Misty. I said that twice today.
Evan Caldwell. Smock.
Yes.
Clements.
Yes.
DeWater.
Yes.
Morris.
Yes.
Weir.
Yes.
Mayor and council reports, again, just to reiterate, please come join us at the wastewater treatment plant. You'll be really impressed with all the changes that that were made, and the new structure, the SCADA system, all the electrical, and it's also should take us at least 30 years into the future. And that is at 10 o'clock on the 23rd. Also, we have the Evansdale Days event coming up. That's on September 13th. With the parade starting at 10 o'clock in the morning, we have several events, which you can see on the Evansdale Community Facebook page. Council? Nothing? I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you.